Hey everybody doing out there? That's right. So this is the update of the pond at Brown Self Storage. So the last video I made was 2 days ago. So like I said, we was using a well. We don't have the well on full blast because we don't want to burn it out. But the pump is running 24 hours or whatever. But this is the update 2 days later. How much water we got into the pond from last time you guys watched the video. If you didn't see the video, go back and watch the video. And this is the update. So as you can see, what the water had came up to. You know, that's the hose we are using. So I'm gonna get a little closer if everybody don't see it. Like I said, we don't have the well on full blast. Sometimes the well pump stops, then kick back on. Sometimes it just goes. It sounds like it's running now, so it's pretty much still running. So as you can see, it's a lot of water. It's coming in. Yeah. To be honest, I would say maybe we're in November. I would say past things, like if we run it 24 hours at a pace like this, I would say around December the 1st. If we don't cut it off, this water should come up here. I know some people have a pump well and they just open it 100% and just, you know, get the job over with. But we try not to drain out the well, the white, you know, the pipe that goes into the ground. And a lot of people mess up and burn their pumps out, like I said in my last video. You know, I know excitement, you know, you know, you're trying to get it done, get it over with. But sometimes patience is the key. Because as water fills up, you need to be kind of pulling up on that liner. That way it don't be too much overlapping itself. So as water keep going, then we'll take it and kind of, you know, pull on it or whatever. Yeah, but I don't know how far the water's going to reach us by the end of the day. Don't really know. But like I said, came a long ways. And I know once this pond is finished, we get everything situated, I know the fish is going to be super happy. You know, they got a big old pond to run around. And just let them grow, you know. I know a friend of mine was like, hey, you know, what you should do, it's okay to stock it, you know, with fish while they smaller baby fish. And he said, he was like, I don't know what it's going to cost you, man, to get that done. But he was like, if I was you, what I would do, and he said a couple people have did it and it pulled off and worked, is go fishing and, hold on, I'm gonna turn the camera around, y'all. Well, that's just my phone like you always know. So a friend of mine was like, hey T, I would go fishing, keep the fish live inside a big cooler, not too far away from your pond, from another lake or river or somewhere, and catch fish that you want to put in here, like big ones. because a lot of the big fishes be having eggs. And he said you put them in here and let them, start giving them, don't try to do nothing else, to damage the fish. Let them, get relaxed to the pond and stuff like that. And let them lay eggs, let them grow. And he was like, man, give it about a good 5 months, man. 4 months. He said, before you know it, you have hundreds of fish in here that cost you nothing to put fish in here free of charge. Because he said the liner, you're using, liner tape, your light bill, because you got the pump, hoping that your pump don't break down, but, trying to fill it. You still got to buy more liner, you still got to add on, then you got to decorate around your pond and so on and so on. So he said, that's a good idea. So, as I thought about it, I like, yeah, you make a lot of sense on that and really think about it. So, I know a lot of people would say, well, I would just spend $250 and just stock my pond with fish, and they bring you the fish, or you go get the fish, however the case may be, and stock it, you done with it, and just let them do their thing. If any fish is dead, they will give you credit or however. And I just don't want the pond to be overpopulated. That you got, I know it's a big pond. Some people may say, man, it's a big deep pond. Compared to some people ponds, they have a pond no more than about 3 feet deep. But it's long, but it's not as wide and deep like my pond is. So my main goal right now is to get this water level up high enough that way I can add on more, and keep it going. A couple people is doing ponds in my town, and what they doing, they using this stuff that they feel like they ponds. They got, clay, the same stuff like this, which this is not holding more water. It's just sinking down into the ground. But they're using the stuff that they throwing out there in the water. So when this stuff here sinks towards the bottom, yes, the water holds the bottom. But now I was told that some people have issues that the water goes on the side. And a lot of people is, whatever, how they, is doing it. But I was told wherever it's leaks out, it's almost like a fixer flat, You put in your tire, wherever the leak at, that's where that stuff go at, and it seals up. I heard it's a good product and it's cheap, but the catch is to it, you have to be careful how much you can use. A lot of people out there, what I'm talking about. Some people are like, what is the stuff, he's talking about? I never heard of the stuff he's talking about. I can't remember the name offhand, to be honest with y'all. But I was told if you use too much of it, it will harm your fish. Some people use too much of it, and they fish have floated to the top. I've seen some people put eels in their ponds, like let your eels. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, I'm not finna do that now. Is I'm gonna put, catfish in here. Some people's like, well, with a line, I want to put catfish in it, blah, blah, blah. End of the day, everybody stop what they want in it, and it's all about, making yourself feel happy, enjoying yourself. If this liner and stuff lasts me for about 7 to 10 years, hey, I'm cool. I'm happy with it, Supposed to be a 15-year warranty on it. But it can't. I think a 3 months warranty if it get defected within. After I laid it down, got water in it, and within 3 months, something just totally ripped the aligner like a big gash and stuff. And yes, they will send me a new liner and replace it out. To be honest, have I poked any holes in this liner? And that's a big question with a lot of people, because you got different thickness of a liner. You got like a it's different thickness. Quality is a very good thing. And please, you want them UVs, because they last a lot longer in water. So you don't want, I've seen some out there, people in the bought for big ponds, for a very good budget. And he go 4 months kicking in. And this liner here, it what you call almost like, you know how you put bags in water over a period of time, they like, you got a bag in the water, but it start to crumble up and break up. Yeah, so I have definitely seen people ponds like that. So it's not the fact that you buy a liner from China, from Canada, Mexico, from the US, from Asia, Egypt. It don't matter. It's all depends what you're using for and laying it down. Like this specific liner here, be 100 with you. It told me it's not designed for crawfish and crabs, right? So I'm not going to put crabs in here and crawfish. Does they have liners out there that's capable of handling crawfish and crabs? The answer is totally yes. Yes. Some people build ponds like this size, maybe either bigger or smaller, only designed for crabs. Because what they do, if you want to do it, you can do it. But it's just an ideal. They'll build a pond like this with a very thick liner, spend a lot of money for that liner. And they very heavy. Just like this, it's very heavy. And design it and stock it only for blue crabs. And then what they do, they sell live blue crabs. And instead of they going out dropping overnight crab traps in rivers and lakes and all this here, and you're dealing with the competition and everything, what they does, they have their own pond that have millions of crabs. It's insane. And they have their little crab traps, overnight traps, and it take them trap a couple minutes, and them things be full. And on demand, they pull them out for the customer, fresh out of the water, blue crabs, and the customer buy them. And that's a great idea. That's a good investment, and they make a lot of money, because now a lot of these crab shacks is turning to these peoples who creating a business like that. Start there with a whole bunch of crabs. And one thing about crabs, when they lay eggs, crabs lay eggs. It's not like fish. Man, crabs will overpopulate, man. Whew, Jesus. And it's good money to it. Some people can't eat seafood. They're allergic to it. Some people love seafood. And them crab shacks that go to them people, some of them need to write a check out to them. Some people don't take checks at all. And they make a killing. See, that's something that my mom wanted to do. Stack this with crabs. Let them multiply for about a good 8 months. That you may say, well, how many crabs is in your lake and this, that. Depends, males and females. Stock them in there, right? You got to give them time for them to make kids. The kids got to grow. You got to keep them fed. Stuff like that. Let them enjoy themselves. And as time go by, they start to multiply, multiply, multiply. And if you are planning to get in the field business like that, depends on how many you stock in here, you know, it's the big question. And like I said, man, when it's time to go, you know, hey, you make that bad, but you got to realize you have to have enough crabs and females to multiply more kids and give them time to grow, multiply babies themselves, and keep it moving, keep it going. Because if you don't watch it, you know, when you're looking at a crate of crabs, how many come in a crate, you can take it and your whole pond be almost empty because you can't see to the bottom of the pond. You can't say really what's down in there unless you drop a camera and look. So that's why I tell people, you know, like some people build up stuff like this and say, hey, you know, I'm charging people to fish in my pond. That's what I charge. You know, I know one guy, he got a cap. The fish got to be a certain size. He won't let you take it. And believe me, they are watching you on that camera. They sure watching. And they charge you a fee. And it's a limit per customer on what type of fish you catch. And, you know, that's the way they know what they keep in here, and they know what's been going on with they pond. You know, almost like deer season. You know, you want to charge somebody to go out there and hunt out there on your property, and they may say, well, they charging $240, right? To kill a deer, if you can kill a big butt or want the horns or however, you know, and one pig, for example. If this property owner, and I have seen this done, they know they only got one deer, one pig. You got 4 people out there hunting on the property. Pow, the gun go off, the person killed the deer, because you got to realize the whole property is gated off. So, you see how weird that technique is? So, they leave empty-handed. They don't want no pig. They got the first catch if they see it. Then the other person win with the trophy. And the owner sits back and laughs because he got paid free money. And most people who got land, you can hunt on your own land. Yeah, so this is gonna be the end of this video for today, everybody. Please subscribe, leave a comment, share, like, tell a friend of a friend, tell a family member, and so on. If you think about doing one yourself, hey, go ahead. I would like to see your project, how it turn out. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. And I would make another video in about I would say 2 more days from this date, you know, to let you know how far the water level either further. You know, giving y'all that update. Say, you know, and then we give y'all also an idea who on well water and how long would it take for you to fill up your well. You know, your well would fill up. Depends on what type of motor you got, so on and so on. And how you got your pressure up. So like I said, I don't have mine extremely high. Once again, I'm going to show y'all. As y'all can see, I don't have it up that high. Now if I open up the knob, yes, she'll shoot way faster. She'll fill up a lot faster. She'll kick in a lot harder. Now the one on city water, they are very blessed. Because your water bill ain't gonna be too high, but it get done a lot faster, like filling up a swimming pool. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for the love. And I'll see y'all around in the next video. And look at the sun. Beautiful sun. Beautiful.